Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button bell so that we can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Now, as I said in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I definitely want to get into. And we are discussing the situation with Mr. Clay. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but I'm going to show you guys. And Miss Celina P. Now, we all know the history of Celina P. And if you don't, she is infamous for dating rappers, dating people in the industry. And she will tell that she slept with you. If you want it to be a secret, this is no secret. She will tell all your business. She's been caught up in a couple of situations that have been a little flaky. So pretty much a lot of people, especially people in the industry, know about Celina. They know who the heck this lady is and what she is into, and that you need to be careful if you are dealing with her. Bringing that to a head, we move to this gentleman who was on the show Love is Blind. And, you know, Clay, I don't know, it seems like he didn't know about Miss Celina's background, because in recent videos and photos, we seen, you know, Clay snuggled up with Celina. And in Celina's defense, I guess these two have been dating for a while, and she wanted to put it on, you know, she finally was ready to put it out there, so she put it out there. And I guess Clay didn't know too much about, you know, Celina's background or whatever, because people in the comment section were just eating him alive. Like, dude, you didn't know who you dating? You just kissed the whole industry, blah, blah, blah. They've been saying a whole bunch of stuff, which is technically true. A lot of the things that these people are saying is technically true. And it went as far as people, I guess, start sending stuff to his mother, because his mother wrote a post and sent it to him, and he reposts what she sent and said, "I hear you, Mom," you know what I'm saying? And he apologized. And this is for his relationship with Celina. Now, I will say this. Even if he didn't know what was going on with Celina, from you just being on the show yourself and having the kind of family that you have, it's inevitable for you guys to go check out the background of those people who you decide to date. Yeah, you may think that this person is, you know, not in the media or whatever, but it still doesn't hurt for you to go do a little searching and a little research on these people that you, you know, you're going to be all laid up with and kissing and stuff. Because not only did he have a whole bunch of people in the industry and a whole bunch of fans and a whole bunch of comments said about him, and you know, it wasn't nice things that these people were saying. I'm just going to say that. And honestly, like, bro, you should have did your homework on your lady. Like, because this lady has definitely been around. She has been known for doing scandalous things to some people in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And for you to be, you know, on a show, and I didn't watch the season that he was on, but folks are like, dude, you did that black lady that you was dating, that black queen, so wrong. And I'm like, damn, what did he do? Like, and everybody is going in on him, so I will have to do my research to see how he was up on the show. But it's like, dude, you don't know who this lady is? Did you not decide to go look up her, you know, look up her anything? You know her name, so go look her up. Like, you would even saw, you know, stories. If you would have typed in on Instagram, you would have found a whole bunch of stuff. And I know one thing, it seems like his mother did have a conversation with him beforehand, and it seems like it wasn't getting through. And maybe all of the stories and the comments that people have been saying negatively have really taken a toll on her. And I think that that's why his mother made the post. And he, you know, maybe sometime after he got through really talking to people and really figuring out who this Celina person was, he was like, you know what? I made another mistake. I need to go fix this. And he definitely apologized to his mom. So I think that his mom been trying to have conversation with him, and he just wasn't trying to hear it. And then when the internet started, you know, putting in their 2 cents, when she, you know, put these pictures out on blast, it was like, hold on, you dating her, bro? And you happy about this? But some people really are like a canvas for people that not go on the internet. But it's weird to me because he's on a freaking show. Like Love is Blind is like everybody knows about this show. And so for you to know about this show, I can understand you not knowing about certain people, but Jesus Christ, like after you would have got that name, I would have thought that he would have went to go do some little bit of some type of research or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool. And then for your mom to have to feel the need to get herself all involved and then to have to do what she had to do, that's definitely not cool. Like, you don't want to have to, apologize to your mom publicly on the internet, even though ain't nothing wrong with that. But look at what you're apologizing to her about. Like, it's just a lot. It is like if you know, then you know. But it's been so many stories about this woman, for so long. Like, so I just don't understand how he missed who this was, unless he got on, social media after the fact that he got on the show, or maybe he really isn't a person that's on social media like that. But the fact of the matter is, you're not just like a normal person, you know what I'm saying? Like you were actually on a show, and a lot of these people know a lot of things about you because they were saying a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think that that's quite, What else I found distasteful about this that I have to say before I conclude on this topic is Celina got so upset about what him and his mama said, she decided to post up herself in a car, and she decided to play the Tupac, the part where he does say F your mama and, some other stuff in that song. I think it's like the Kid Money, the remix to that or whatever. But yeah, she plays a very rude song. So it's even like, even if his mom came out and said all these negative things about you, like, do you know who you're dating, won't, you could have still took it upon yourself to explain to this brother who the hell you was. You didn't have to hide who you were. You could have just told him who you was and what you was about. And then if he switched up after everybody already, put their 2 cents in, and you could tell like, oh, well, what everybody else is saying is really weighing in on his decision, then I could see you saying something negative towards him. But don't ever say nothing negative towards the parent. The parent is just being a parent. If you had a son, you would not want your son to be dating a person like yourself who has done some scandalous stuff, because what if they do that to your son in return? You know what I'm saying? So the mother was only being protective over her son. I don't understand why you decided to put that song up while you were sitting in the car, the Tupac song, and it was being very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And the second thing that I want to talk about in today's storyline is this storyline with Sidney Star and the dude who played Eddie from off of Family Matters. Eddie Winslow, that is. I don't know what his real name is. I think it's Malcolm. I'm not 100% sure, but we're just going to go with Eddie Winslow. Now, they have been hanging out for some time now. This isn't new news to us who've been hearing stuff about these people. That isn't new. But they have allegedly started an OnlyFans together, and people are going in on this. And Sidney has come out and said she wished people would just leave them alone. And I'm going to say this to you, Sidney Star. How dare you tell people to just leave you the hell alone when you putting your information and what all you got going on online? If people left you alone, there wouldn't be anybody on your OnlyFans. That's number one. Number two, don't get upset that people are coming at you and getting at you, and you getting a little bit of what you put back out in the day. Now, I know that situation with her and Chingy happened so long ago, but let me tell you this. Even though she came out and apologized or whatever, you hurt that man's career. Chingy was probably really going to go some places. Chingy had hits. The ladies were on Chingy. Men were on Chingy. You know what I'm saying? But for you to come out and have taunted him and have told that lie, and I know that you've apologized, but you don't understand, you telling that lie really effed up that man's whole entire future. Do you understand that? And while you're still able to go on podcasts, on different shows, while you're still able to get in the studio and do different little things, while you're still able to do some acting, this man's whole career was shut down by a lie told by you. So I hope you don't think that just because you apologized to him and it didn't happen right away. It did not happen right away. You let the story go for some time and then you came out and apologized. Let's not forget that as well. You had a whole bunch of people thinking a whole bunch of stuff about a person. So just because you and Eddie Winslow come out and tell us y'all truths and you want us to support you on your OnlyFans and all this other kind of stuff, don't tell everybody else to lay low and to check it. Don't get at people, because you had nothing in your soul and in your heart when you lied on Chingy and messed up his whole entire career. See, your career is not messed up like that. You know what I'm saying? You and Eddie still doing whatever y'all want to do, and Ben doing whatever y'all want to do. So because people are getting at you, how you think that man felt when all this stuff was going on about him? So I don't feel sad that she's getting, all the heat and mad because people are talking about her in the trans. I don't feel no type of ways towards this person, because she didn't give no type of nothings when she went at Chingy and told Chingy career up. No telling where Chingy could have been right now, honestly. Like, he wasn't a one-hit wonder. We saw what he, every time I try to, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's Tyrese's verse, you know what I'm saying? He still had the hits, you know what I'm saying? We knew Chingy. Right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she, with her lie, tore up that man's freaking career, and it messed up his future. It messed up whatever else he could have worked with. It messed up whatever else songs he could have came out with. It messed up if he could have had TVs, deals, movie deals. She messed it up. And I don't care that she apologized sometime later on. You messed up that man's career. Let any other big time rapper or person that was, sing, because it wasn't like he was a low person. Chingy was up there. And then that situation took him out of there. And now you want people to leave you alone. But you're steady posting and you're steady telling us what you're doing. So no, people are not going to leave you alone. How about that?
That I want to say to this video before we conclude is this. I know sometimes blogs and stuff like that give a lot of celebrities a lot of, just talk about them, in the worst way because of some situations that they're in. But moving forward, I'm still going to talk about whatever I want to talk about, but there will be some, for sure, positive videos. If I can find anything positive, then I'm going to put it out there. One thing I do want to add to this video being a positive thing is people like Sexxy Red. When we see Sexxy Red, and when we hear about Sexxy Red being in concerts, and, performing and being on tour, it's other people that's usually bringing her out to perform. You know what I'm saying? Even though she has a great catalog and a lot of people mess with her music. But I will say this. Sexxy Red brought out Chingy in 2023. She was performing and she decided to, hit him up, of course, ahead of time so that way he'd know. But she bought him out to, let him perform his music and stuff like that in his hits. And I just want to say big ups to Sexxy, because at the end of the day, she didn't have to do that. At the end of the day, the way his career was tarnished by Sidney Star, anybody could have been like, F Chingy, or said whatever they wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's little acts of kindness and little things like this that still lets you know that a lot of people still mess with you, and that even though some of these celebrities are young, wild, full of money and crazy, and yeah, I wanted to say something else, but they still have some good in them. Not all is lost. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, respectfully.